My lips are chapped. These kids could have been stolen like 10 times by now.
Don't be mad at me, Mom.
No.
How are you? Are you back?
Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, Mom. Loop-de-doo. Then he landed on his... Look at me up here.
Hi, you guys. It's Saturday, the 6th of April. And we just got done at... Sorry, my lips are chapped. We just got done at Chick-fil-A. So last night we came to eat at Chick-fil-A, the kids and I. And they got toys yesterday because they had these gift cards. And anyway, so they come in Chick-fil-A and the lady came over. The lady's probably the manager or something. Came over since the kids had toys and asked if the toys were going to be at the sleepover. And I was like, what? Well, Chick-fil-A, I guess, was having like a sleepover, bring your stuffed animal and they can sleep over. So the kids didn't bring stuffed animals, but they had toys. So, they were like, oh, okay, yeah. So they decided to let their toys sleep over at Chick-fil-A last night. So then, yeah, new toys. They haven't even been in our house yet, these toys. They were brand new. They just got them at the store right before we had come. So anyway, then this morning we had to come pick them up and they got to see the pictures of what they did last night and stuff like that. So then we played in the play place. So I will never understand people who, like, I don't know. I guess maybe I worry about my kids too much, but there's these two little boys in there and one of them's like maybe Jay's age and the other one's like little, like barely walking. And the mom just like disappears. I don't know. They had a little baby too with them and she just like disappears. And then the dad's like goes to the bathroom and those little boys are in there forever. They weren't coming in to the play area with the kids. They were just outside sitting at their table, which I know a lot of parents do. But the dad goes to the bathroom, like disappears for at least 10 minutes. I was like these kids could have been stolen like 10 times by now. You know what I mean? Like, as bad as that sounds, it's just like, I don't know. So I'm just trying to like pay attention to them. And then one of the little boys, the older one, slips his shoes on or runs out the door and then comes back in, slips his shoes on, runs out the door. And I'm like, what do I, it's not my kid. So what do? Do I go after him and like, be like, get in here? Cause I don't want him to get stolen. He walks out the door, like out to the outside of the store. And so I'm just trying to see him because I'm like, oh, I better maybe go get him. I don't know. It's not my kid. And I don't know this Anyway, so then I see him kind of like, and he turns around and comes back in and then comes into the play area, takes his shoes off and keeps playing. And I'm like, thank God. Because I feel like it happens to me all the time when I'm at the park or something. When we're at the park, how many times, Mara, has there been like a little kid come up or like a little girl just come up and play with us the whole time and there's no mommy or daddy around? Yeah, it's happened a bunch of times. And then I feel like I have the responsibility to make sure that kid is safe, even though I don't know them. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, I will never understand the parents that do that. I understand the parents that sit outside and kind of like keep an eye on the door and watch their kid. I get it because sometimes you still have food at your table and you can't take it in the play area or whatever. Or sometimes you just, your kids are okay enough to be in there by themselves. But I am too, like, I don't know. There's times where I'm sitting. I know. She wants to go by herself. There's times where, like, if I don't see the kid come down out of the slide for a few minutes, I'm like, what if there's a hole on the other side where I can't see where they got out somehow? Like, I have, like, the opposite problem. I'm always worried. Where these parents just, like, don't even give a shit. They're like, you know what? Actually, maybe I'd be glad if somebody just friggin' stole my kid. Could never be me. Could never be me. So anyway, we just got done at Chick-fil-A. We had breakfast there. The kids tried breakfast at Chick-fil-A. I think Mars had it before, and Jay, you had those things once before, right?
Yes.
And they liked it, so it's good. But I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I need to clean my car out. I need to clean the house. I need to fold laundry, a bunch of stuff. I think I'm going to switch my room around and move my room around. I want to go to Target and get a new bedspread. I want to do some different... I want to do some different stuff around my house. Mara has gymnastics, like try it for the competition team or the competition, whatever, to see what level she's at because she's going to go into gymnastics or competition gymnastics. So we're headed home and then we're going to go do that. And then who knows where the day will take us. We're finally home. It's almost 11 o'clock. So we've got about an hour until we need to go to gymnastics. My dogs are annoying the crap out of me. It's like whenever I get home, they just bark and jump on the window or on the door until they realize like I'm not coming to give you any attention while you're doing that. Because I don't want them to, you know what I mean? I don't want to give them attention when they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So sorry if you hear them barking in the background. It is a work in progress, you know? Anyway, I got a couple swimsuits on at Walmart. If you've seen my TikTok or my Instagram, I tried them on. And I like them. I'm not usually a one-piece type of person, but I've been trying to just try them out so people can see what they look like. They're just a little bit more full coverage, not as high on the hip as I would like, but pretty cute. This black one, it's ribbed, so I like it for like if you have a little bit, like I have this like divot in my tummy area. And so in a lighter color like this, it's very like prominent. This one I really like. I'm just sad because my belly shows a lot more in it, which I guess I don't care that much, but also sometimes I'm a little self-conscious about it. But again, a little bit more full coverage on the back, and not too bad for Walmart swimsuits. That one was $15.98 and this one was $18.98. Also, I've been trying to read 10 pages a day, so I got these couple books at Target, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So there's 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens book that Sean Covey whatever wrote. This is his dad that wrote this, and this is like the version where this guy adds to it a little bit, like doesn't take away anything that his dad wrote, but adds to it. I like it so far, but oh my gosh, getting through 10 pages is like, it's like I don't know if the words are just small, I don't know what the heck, but I'm just not a great reader. But I asked Instagram which one I should read first, and this one won by far. So reading that first, and then I'll read this. I've heard really good things about it. You guys let me know if you've read them and what you think about them. I filled up my water bottle this morning and I left it in the car. And so I'm going to chug this real quick because I'm a little behind on water. And I got to go find Mars leotard so that we can go to gymnastics. Let's go. Go potty. Potty. I got this lead for Roscoe. You can see this little thing right here, because he comes out to the front because of the big dogs. Blondie and him don't really get along, so he comes potty in the front, and I used to just let him out, but sometimes like in the morning people are walking by and I don't want him to like chase him. So if I'm not out here, I've been trying to put him on that. It doesn't look so good. You're gonna be okay though, right? Yeah. And you can get x-rays? I don't know. Yeah. They're gonna do x-ray. What are we getting ready to do?
Take an x-ray.
You okay, baby?
Yeah.
How you feeling? How you feeling, honey?
Good. I'm dizzy.
You're dizzy? That's normal. You had the medicine that made you sleep for a little bit. And they fixed, do you remember any of it? Do you remember them fixing your arm? No? Yeah, because they gave you some medicine that helped you go to sleep for a minute. And it was only like 2 minutes, really. It was so short. And I was right here the whole time. I watched.
Okay.
Okay? They moved it and they kind of pulled on it. Remember he said one of the bones was kind of in a weird spot?
Yeah.
So he pulled on it, and then they put that on.
Okay.
Okay? You're okay. You did such a good job. They said you were like the best patient. Well, you guys, it's been eventful. What happened, sissy? What happened? Oh, sorry, your mouth's full. She broke her wrist at gymnastics. Poor girl fell off the beam and landed on it like this. So went to the ER, and the bone.
A lot of candy.
A lot of candy. The bone was, sorry that noise, compacted into itself, and then the growth plate kind of shifted. So they did a sedation, like I don't remember what it was called, a conscious sedation. So I think it was ketamine, or she got a unicorn. So it was a sedation where like they just kind of like, they give her the medicine and then the patient just like does this, and then their eyes kind of do this thing, and then they basically, he tried to get the growth plate back, and then like what do they call it, traction, I don't know, they tried to pull on her arm and get it so it wasn't so compacted or whatever. Then they did another x-ray after that, and the growth plate, she's still dizzy. The growth plate went back to I think where it's supposed to be, but the bone's still kind of compacted, so we'll see an orthopedic surgeon, doctor, or whatever. We'll call on Monday and see. But that was very, well, first off, sad because we're in soccer season and softball season's just about to start, and gymnastics and all, so she has to take a break. Hopefully it'll heal fast. I don't know. We've never dealt with broken bones, so broken bones. So we'll see. I don't know how long this type of thing keeps you out for, but it's sad because softball's, gymnastics and softball is like your thing, huh? Like your favorite thing. So it'll be okay. That's what went down. Poor kid, but she did great. The nurses and stuff said she did awesome. But anyway, she hadn't eaten since breakfast. It's like 3:35, so we're eating Chick-fil-A. I got a kale crunch salad and a 12-count grilled nugget, and she got a kids nuggets with fries. So we're eating real quick, so that hopefully she doesn't feel sick since she hasn't eaten and she had that medicine.
I didn't feel anything. I didn't taste anything with that medicine.
You didn't take anything. Yeah, you didn't feel anything. So anyway, this is what we're up to. A broken wrist, and now I guess we go home and rest, huh?
Yeah, and watch TV.
Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. It's probably not morning for you, but it's morning for me. I did not redo my hair, so we look a little scraggly. Mara and I just picked up some Starbucks. I got a turkey bacon breakfast sandwich. If you never had this, delicioso. It's just on the like lower calorie side, but has a decent amount of protein. And then I've been getting the vanilla sweet cream cold brew because it's 110 calories. I'm trying to like be more conscious of my coffee and what's in it. So anyway, my sister-in-law and brother had their baby last night. So go meet the baby, but we're gonna try to wait until a little bit later. So we're actually gonna go over to their place and just kind of like do a little pickup and a little like mop wipe down situation, just to like reset them for when they come home, so they don't have to think about worrying about doing it. And later on today, we're gonna go meet a baby. So crazy. It's been like the last 2 weeks that it's like we didn't think the baby was gonna wait this long, but today is the technical due date, but the baby's born last night. We're gonna go clean and stuff, like I said, and then I don't know, we'll meet the baby, and then I need to clean my house because yesterday the plan was to go home and clean my house after gymnastics and do like chores, pick up my van, just check all that out. Mara broke her wrist, so we just went home and literally just like laid around. So no cleaning. So I do still need to get my cleaning done. I wanted to get it done before tomorrow, which is Monday. Today's Sunday. So we'll see. I need to get groceries. There's a lot that needs to be done, but I'm like, we can put my life on hold for a minute. So anyway, we'll see where the day takes us. Oh my goodness, it's been a day. I saw you this morning, and it is, I don't even know what time it is. My clock is not working right. 1? I guess it's not that. I mean, I was thinking it was like freaking 4 o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock-ish, I think. And we just got done seeing the new baby. Yay! And now we're really, really hungry, so we're gonna eat some lunch. We did the cleaning this morning, which was so good. It'll be so nice for them to just have a little refresh when they get home. I saw the baby, saw my sister-in-law and my brother, and it's so exciting. Going to the baby section of the hospital gives me such baby fever. Don't know why. I don't think I'm having any more babies. But had our breakfast this morning, Starbucks, and now I had some peanut butter crackers because that's what I could find. And we haven't had anything else. Mara's having some Cheetos. So we are in desperate need of some food. So we'll probably have a bigger lunch of some sort. But I don't know what we're going to have. She wants Subway. But somebody we know just came from Subway and said their power went out. And so they only taking cash. So I don't know if that's the best option. But we're going to grab some lunch. I'll show you what we get. And I think we're going home to clean the house, hopefully. You guys will never believe we came to Jimmy John's. And what are they out of, sis?
Bread.
They're out of bread. Jimmy John's. The sandwich place is out of bread. Isn't that crazy? So we pull up and she said they're out of bread. And I'm thinking, you don't have any bread at all. But they had Little John's, which is like a kid's size. And then they had wheat. So I got a wheat sandwich, or a wheat beach club. And Mara got a Little John. Little John, that's funny. Of Turkey Tom. So hopefully it's delicious. I also got some barbecue chips. She got a pickle. So that's going to be our lunch. And then we're going to go home. And Mara's going to clean the whole house.
No, I'm not.
I'm probably going to clean the whole house. We're back. And we got some Jimmy John's. Sissy. We're going to leave here in just a minute. You want your pickle only? Mara got a pickle. And a small John, Jimmy Little John? A little John. This pickle seems enormous. If it's really huge, could I have a piece? Okay, let's check out this pickle. It feels enormous. Are you sure? It's 4 pieces. Look at that.
What?
They cut it into 4 pieces. It's a big one. Can I have a piece?
No.
Can I have just one of them?
No.
Really? You're not gonna share? Set it on your lap and then use one. Or set it on your table. I made a little makeshift table for her. And then your sandwich. I got some chips and a wheat sandwich. So let's see what my sandwich looks like. Okay then. My sandwich fell. So that's what I get. That's what I get. Okay, well, now that part of the sandwich doesn't look good, but I caught most of it. Look at that sucker.
It's actually kind of good.
All right, now we can drive home. I'm gonna save the other half of my sandwich when we get home. It's the octopus, sissy.
What?
The octopus, right here. That's what Jay calls it. We just cleaned the car out. Now we have a bunch of stuff that we need to take inside. All that stuff in that seat, all that stuff. All this stuff. I don't know how well you can hear me, but we cleaned up the house for a little bit. And now Mara and I came to clean the van out. Like all you've seen is me in here. You probably can't hear me much because it's so loud. We're doing all the things today, it seems. I am a little bit behind on my water, so I'm having a Gator Light. This is so good. The strawberry kiwi specifically. This flavor, it is 50 calories, but it's kind of like a Pedialyte, but Gatorade's version. Highly recommend. Whenever I'm sick or anything like that, I usually have it, but if I'm behind on my water, I like this better than Gatorade. Also got a Fairlife strawberry milk because I was trying to get a protein shake, but they didn't have any protein shakes, so this will do. Well, in case you guys were wondering, if you can see all my groceries back there, they go back inside to side. I made it in one trip. Thank you, muscles. And the fact that I didn't park close to actually the cart corral is not that far away. I didn't even realize, but I was like, I'm gonna get all these bags. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bags that are pretty darn full. Pretty darn full. I did get some watermelon to snack on though because I was so hungry, and I was trying to make a better decision because I'm gonna go home and eat dinner. So watermelon it is. So it's Monday morning. I called to have Mara seen by the ortho, excuse me, and they finally called me back. I say finally, I was just being impatient. But it's 10:15 right now, and I got her an appointment for 11:20. So I'm taking Kai, dropping him off with my mom, and then headed to school to grab Mara, and then we gotta drive all the way back out to where we are right now. Kai and I came to Target because I just keep wanting to get a bedspread, and I can't find one that I like, and then I'm like, well, maybe my mind will change on one of the ones I've already seen, and yada, yada, yada. Well, we got here, and I already told him we were gonna go in, and so like I'm on the phone with the guy, I make the appointment, I'm like, I already told Kai we're gonna go in, so to avoid some drama for a 3-year-old, you know, who has his mindset on going inside the store, we went in real quick, and now we made it out in like 10 minutes. So we're gonna go get her checked out.
What is it again?
It's a diagram with bones.
What bone is it?
If you've ever wondered what it's like to burn or to forget about your boiled eggs, boiled eggs, boiled eggs, boiled eggs, boiled eggs. These were expensive eggs too. Boiled eggs. Okay, it's humorous now because a fire didn't happen, but I was boiling eggs and my mom came over because she wanted my daughter to go out and try to look at the eclipse. Anyway, so I just went out and sat on the front porch, forgot I was boiling eggs. The timer went off. I didn't hear it because I was outside. Then I came inside and I thought, something's burning. Sure enough, what was burning?
The eggs.
The eggs.
The spoiled eggs instead of...
One of them exploded all over the kitchen. Like,
Instead of boiled eggs, there's spoiled
look,
eggs.
sis, there's eggs. Eggs here. There's egg over here. There's egg there. There's egg on the trash can. There's egg everywhere.
Spoiled eggs.
They're not, then you know
Instead
what?
of
I got
boiled
some,
eggs?
those were some $8 eggs.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Expensive
it's like
eggs.
terrible in here. Don't forget about things that are on your stove. I'm glad that, I don't know how it would, if it could have caught on fire. But anyway, we gotta go. We're gonna go pick up Jay. She obviously didn't go back to school. I don't know if I updated you guys about her arm. So they said, here, quiet up, girls and boys. She's staying in the splint for a week, but no surgery. They said what they did at the ER was exactly what they needed to do. If they hadn't have done that, they said she would have had to have surgery. So splint for 1 more week, and then she gets her cast next Monday, and then she'll have that on for 3 weeks. So that's the best news that we could have gotten. Obviously, we already knew that it was broke.
And I want something that I can write on. And I don't,
She wants to be able to write on her cast. So anyway,
so I don't want black.
we gotta go pick up Jay.